It's 2 o'clock in the morning. The house is still. Outside, the world rests in quiet darkness. Inside a small bathroom, 82-year-old Josh lies on the cold tile floor, unable to move, softly calling for help that never comes. He had gotten up for a glass of water, tripped and fallen. His phone was left in the bedroom. No one heard. No one came. Josh's story isn't unique. It's a frightening reality faced by millions of older adults who live alone every year. If you're over 80 or love someone who is what you're about to read might be the most important lesson you'll learn. Josh's fall could have ended differently. There are 5 essential principles that can help people in their later years not just survive, but live with safety, independence, and confidence. You've spent a lifetime raising families, working hard, and giving to others. Now is the time to look after yourself, not with wishful thinking, but with wise preparation. More than 13 million older Americans live alone. Freedom, privacy, and dignity matter deeply, but living alone in your 80s requires a different kind of thinking than it did in your 60s. Those who understand and prepare for this reality don't simply get older, they thrive. The first step is to create a strong emergency safety net. Emergencies don't always allow time to call for help. A fall in the bathroom, chest pain while sleeping, or fainting in the kitchen can happen without warning. Your safety plan needs layers, not just hope. Start by getting a medical alert device that can automatically detect falls and connect you to help instantly. Test it monthly, confirm your medical details are up to date, and make sure the service knows who to contact in an emergency. But technology alone isn't enough, you need people too. This isn't about being a burden. It's about being part of a caring network. Choose 3 nearby neighbors you trust. Set up a simple check-in system, open the blinds by AM, or use a porch light signal. If the pattern changes, they'll know to check in. Rotate these duties so no one feels overwhelmed. For family, agree on a steady communication routine. A daily good morning text, a quick call every other day, or even a short emoji or voice message. Consistency matters more than frequency. Use video calls or simple messaging apps to stay connected. Lucille, 79, had been living alone for nearly 10 years. One morning she collapsed from a stroke while making coffee. Her fall was detected by her alert device. Her neighbor noticed her blinds stayed closed, and her daughter was alerted when Lucille missed her morning check-in. An ambulance arrived in 6 minutes, just in time to save her speech and independence. Plan for more than falls. Think about extended power outages, car trouble, or sudden medical needs when your doctor is away. Keep a small emergency kit with water, flashlights, a battery-powered radio, extra batteries, non-perishable food, and a written list of medications. Store important documents in waterproof containers or scan them into a secure digital folder. Peace of mind comes from preparation, not chance. The next step is to take charge of your own healthcare. As we age, the system becomes harder to navigate, and when you live alone, you're often your only advocate. This isn't about being argumentative, it's about being clear and prepared. Before each appointment, write down your symptoms, questions, and concerns. Bring an updated list of all medications, including vitamins and supplements. Take a notebook and write down what the doctor says. If you don't understand something, ask for clarification. Before leaving, make sure you know your diagnosis, your treatment plan, and when to seek urgent care. Use one pharmacy for all prescriptions to catch potential drug interactions and set up automatic refills for long-term medications. Keep a folder with your latest test results, medication list, and summaries from recent visits. If possible, bring someone with you to important appointments for another set of ears. Stanley, 81, felt dizzy for months. His doctor dismissed it as aging, but Stanley prepared a detailed symptom log and specific questions. Tests revealed severe anemia from internal bleeding. He got treatment just in time because he spoke up. Learn what your insurance covers, how to appeal decisions, and when you can request a second opinion. Build rapport with clinic staff when they know you. They often go the extra mile. Maintaining independence after 80 takes a deliberate system. Protect your home, finances, and routines so small problems don't become crises. Have seasonal home maintenance done, but don't risk your safety with dangerous tasks. Find trustworthy service providers before emergencies happen. Simplify your living space by removing clutter, improving lighting, moving essentials to easy-reach spots, and adding grab bars before you need them. Automate bill payments but review statements monthly to prevent fraud or errors. Keep a small emergency fund for unexpected expenses. Make food prep easier by cooking in batches, freezing meals, and using grocery delivery or pickup services. That's what Diane, 83, did. She lightened her workload by hiring help for the yard, clearing unused furniture, and creating a main floor living area. She's still in the same home, active and independent years later. Plan alternatives for transportation now, in case you can't drive for a while. Set up grocery delivery accounts in advance so you're ready when needed. Keep important documents neatly filed and copies in a fireproof safe. Stay physically active to remain capable. Gentle balance, work, light weights, and regular walking all help you live independently longer. You're not training for a marathon. You're training for life. Social connection is as critical as physical safety. Loneliness can harm health as much as heavy smoking. Building relationships at 80 can be harder, but it's still possible. Join groups that match your interests, book clubs, gardening circles, volunteer organizations, and show up regularly. Don't limit friendships to your own age group. Intergenerational connections bring energy and joy. Technology can help you stay in touch, but don't let it replace in-person contact. Volunteering often offers purpose and companionship. Just ask Walter, 78, who went from reluctant volunteer to beloved member of his local animal shelter community, hosting barbecues and finding joy again. Friendship in later life takes effort. Listen, remember names, and check in on others. Accept help, offer it when you can, and don't withdraw when you're feeling low. Even adopting a pet can bring companionship, purpose, and opportunities for connection. Finally, prepare for the unexpected. Planning ahead isn't giving up, it's taking control. Make sure you have a will, healthcare directive, power of attorney, and HIPAA release form. Review these regularly and store them securely, with copies accessible. Talk openly with loved ones about your wishes. Decide on home modifications or living arrangements before a crisis forces the issue. Keep your financial and personal records organized and let a trusted person know how to access them. Naomi, 84, had everything in order before she had a stroke that temporarily took her speech. Her family knew exactly what to do. She recovered with dignity because she had prepared. Rose, 85, also turned her life around after losing her husband. She put safety systems in place, learned to advocate for her health, organized her home, joined a community garden, made friends of all ages, and shared her wishes with her family. Now she lives with confidence and purpose, traveling, hosting, game nights, and painting. These steps can transform fear into freedom, chaos into confidence. If even one idea here makes you feel more prepared or hopeful, share it with someone else. It might change their life. Age is just a number, but the wisdom you carry is your greatest strength.